What is going on, guys? Today we're looking at Moments Veron, the 91 centre mid. He was a 90 in his prime, he was an 86 in his base and an 88 in his mid. Now we've got his 91. Unfortunately, we don't get an upgrade on the skill moves or weak foot. It is still a 3-star, 4-star, but who knows? To be honest, it looks alright. Again, with a lot of these icons, it is kind of dependent on where your team is at, and that will always be the case with a lot of the icons, because some of them just won't fit. Some of them might just be your hero. I don't know. You could absolutely idolize Veron. Everybody has that certain player that they absolutely love. And icons are normally a great way to have it, because you can link them with anybody. You can get your absolute mega team and still want a Veron, an Inzaghi, a Vieri, a Nakata, a Gerrard, Lampard, Scholes, Beckham, and still want them in the team. And that is, I think, one of the better ways that EA do kind of release these cards. The only problem is sometimes they just don't, they more hinder your team than anything. And again, that then goes down to, are you competitive or are you somebody who likes to have fun? And to be honest, having one player who may not be the most meta will get you halfway at the very minimum. You are going to probably be overran in certain positions against the kind of the best of the best. But when you're coming up against like your medium kind of level of players, I don't think it matters too much, and I think we do need to decide to have a little bit more fun with this game, and Veron will definitely do that for you. Something different, a dynamic, a Moments, an Argentinian 91 centre mid that is coming in at around about 700 to 800k, depending on which console you're on. He is 6'1", medium, right-footed, with no traits, and obviously in terms of stats, we are looking probably, and I've not even looked at Footbin yet, at a Shadow, which of course he is. So a Shadow would get you 92 pace on him. It'd be 92 acceleration and sprint speed. We've already got some pretty good shot power and long shots. Obviously the passing 94, 93 on the long and short is decent enough, to be honest. Dribbling wise, agility balance definitely could do with some work, but I feel like the Shadow is going to offer a better kind of attribute than just going for the agility balance. I think 81, 82 for the position he's playing isn't awful. We've got good reactions, ball control and composure. The strength and aggression is looking quite nice, and the stamina is always pretty decent. With the Shadow, obviously you get the 92 pace, but you also get the 87 defending, which does turn him into a 92 CM, so one above obviously what his rating is, and that officially is a 92 bang on. There's no 91.6 or anything like that. Overall, in-game is 92, so I'm interested at the very minimum to see what he's all about. Can he play ball, and what do we think about him? Let's jump in. See what Veron can do for us. Veron with the interception, takes the ball away in literally the first minute. Gets the ball away and wins ourselves a foul already. Veron coming in clutch already. Little 1-2 with Veron. He's going to try and find a lofted pass into Mane. Does a good amount against Kimpembe here. Going to look back for Veron. Picks one on the inside, and Tillemans with the first. Vardy going for the seconds. Oh, it's beautiful. Veron with his left foot trying it. Veron again. Going to twist and turn. He definitely feels a little bit more agile than I thought. Very, very well done from him. Ping the ball across to Veron again. Seems to be very, very kind of influential in this middle. Really putting in a shift, which you want to see from him. Mane's going to do a bit of the work. Kind of see a bit of Vardy. Nice. As you go there, it's just on the edge, just sitting behind this positioning. I kind of want him a little bit more involved in the box in that kind of final third, with the DM kind of really making that movement there. But I can't argue with how much he's played the ball forward. He's really been that, like I say, influential position that's really pushing, going on that attack. Veron coming in with a big challenge. Again, like I say, I've been very, very happy with him. Really putting in a shift in that midfield role. Would probably say that centre mid is probably perfect for him, really. Gets the dink in. Nobody's there. Gone for that looping header. Should have just nailed it down to Veron, to be honest. Veron push in. Finds a bit of Salah. Little shimmy. Oh no, I wanted the shot. Just absolutely mashing buttons as we got into that final third. Little bit of a panic zone, but Veron again pushing that ball forward, and I just needed that little open space for him. Veron, good challenge, gets us on that front foot straight off the bat, finds it into Salah. Can we get this counter attack? We've got Coman, who is keeping up pace to pace with Salah. Honestly, how on earth is that happening? So going into Veron, honestly, very impressed. I know not necessarily the most meta endgame icon moments you can get, but actually I was impressed with him. He stuck to the guns, he was really influential in the middle, got the ball back, made the tackles, obviously that aggression was coming out quite nicely, passing was decent, he just was a very consistent kind of centre mid, and I was really impressed by it. Yes, the agility side of stuff was nice at times, and then you could definitely see the level of him where he wasn't able to really get that quick movement, and I would kind of look at the kind of Zidane sort of player just purely for the fact of the height. You kind of see the difference in a 5-star with great agility balance compared to 81-82 with a 3-star. You notice that agility change, and that is just all it is. I think naturally as he comes through, you've got a player that can get the ball back, can get the pass off, and that's all he needs to do. Sometimes you can get that drill from outside of the box if he's got an open space, and he'll test the goalkeeper with it. We've got great shot power and long shot on him. I think for me, he is actually a very good centre mid. Would I say he'd make the meta endgame team? No, of course not. But we all don't have 150 mil to spend on that. As an icon moments in the centre mid, I was very impressed by him. I thought he did the job well, really kind of put it past him. To be honest, there is moments where I think a little bit lackluster. Not going to kind of absolutely butter him up for everything, but I think for me what I was going in with was a 700-800k centre mid. He's going to be okay, nothing really extraordinary, and actually I think I did him kind of undeserved justice? No, I did him dirty, basically. I thought he was going to be worse than what he was, and actually was quite impressed with him. I think if I'm looking at the standard points, I think pace was decent, especially with a shadow. That is something that you definitely want to have on him. Defensively, I think it was more his aggression side of stuff, mixed with a bit of standing tackle was really good. Obviously, passing-wise, again, I'm expecting decent things from him with 94-93 on the long and short, so that was good. Agility balance was probably the lowest point of him. That naturally is just what's going to happen with a player with 88 dribbling, which 81 and 82 balance and agility is kind of coming from. But in kind of general of getting the ball back, swiveling on the hip, getting the pass off, I think he can do that all game long. Obviously with a stamina as well. Only points I'd like to kind of add is I'd love to have that 4-star skills to make him a little bit more on that agility balance, because I think that would kind of open up another range of kind of movement for him, which hopefully he could utilize. Overall wise, if I'm looking at centre mids, if I'm thinking what are the icon midfielders have we got in moments versions, obviously Zidane's going to be the number one. Matthias is just an unreal centre mid. We're looking at Schweinsteiger. Hadji would be quite a nice one. I don't think he's got his version yet. I feel like he'd definitely come up there. Personally for me, I'm going to give him a solid 9 out of 10, straight down the middle. I feel like I say, there's still some things that he can get right, but there is definitely a lot more that I thought he was going to get wrong. So let me know down below what you think about my man Veron. Make sure you do like and subscribe on this, and I'll catch you all for the next one. Peace.